Again, just let me read the problem. Starting from a pillar, you run 315 meters east at an average speed of 5 meters per second, and then run 285 meters west at an average speed of 4.20 meters per second to oppose. Calculate the following quantities. Again, you have 2 minutes to solve this problem. Maybe 3 minutes kasi medyo marami siya. Okay, so maybe 3 minutes have elapsed. So let's solve this problem. So as I said, you have you run from 315 meters east towards the x direction. Bilis mo ha, at an average speed of 5 meters per second, and then you run in the opposite direction at a speed of 4.20 meters per second, about 285 meters in travel mo that time. Okay, so letter A, what is the total distance traveled? So, okay, so the total distance. So what is the total distance? The total distance is just the sum of the distances you covered. Therefore, you should ignore. You should ignore the sign of the direction of your running. So in that case, you have 315 meters plus 285 meters. We get a 600 meters. That is your distance. Okay, tumama kayo dyan, ha? Okay. Then letter B. What is the net displacement on the other hand? The net displacement, again, you now include the convention, the direction. So as I said in the problem, you run 315 meters east. So this is 315 meters. And then you return by some distance of 285 meters, gaya nung kaninang example. So in that case, the total displacement is just what? The total displacement is just one can show. Yes, the total displacement is 30 meters east. Okay? Or kung gumagamit ka ng unit vector notation, 30 meters ayan is also acceptable. Okay? Okay. Now letter C. What is the time it took for your eastward trip? So so alam natin na speed is distance over time, which gives us time is equal to distance over speed, which is just equal to what? So at the start, so initially I have 315 meters, this what? So you just divide it by what's your speed when you travel 350 meters, which is, in this problem, is 5 meters per second. So there. So you have 315 meters divided by 5.00 meters per second, and you get something like a 63.0 seconds. Nakuha? Nakuha to? Nakuha?
Yes, sir.
Yes, tama. So then letter D. What about the average speed? I will, just for us to have some notation, that I will set the initial position, this position here to be A. After 350 meters, I set it as B. And then after 285 meters, I set it as C. Para lang medyo hindi magulo tayo. So I'll write this as T from A to B. Para lang hindi tayo magulo. And then T from B to C is just distance from B to C all over speed at that particular position, at that particular interval. So we just calculate it that way. I have 285 meters west here, and at that point, I'm traveling at an average speed at 4.20 meters per second, and we get therefore 285 meters over 4.2 meters per second, and I get 67.9 seconds. Okay, nakuha tong letter D? Nakuha?
Yes, sir.
Yes, so sige. Then finally, what is the average speed of your entered trip? Sorry, the total time, sorry. What's the total time of our trip? Time is a scalar, therefore you don't need to include any directions dyan. Weird na magkaroon ng direction ng time. Unless sa thermodynamics ka, pero sige. Okay, for now, time, wala namang arrow of time, pero sige. So time from A to B plus time from B to C is just equal to 63.0 seconds plus 67.9 seconds, which is what? 130.9 seconds. Questions? is just the total time of your entire trip. Nakuha to? Nakuha?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sige. And then letter F, what's letter F? Letter F asks for the average speed of your entire trip. So the average speed of your entire trip from A to C is just equal to the total distance from A to C all over time interval from A to C. So you know already the total time of travel. So I also have your distance here and say that, okay, the total distance traveled is your answer from letter A, which is 600 meters. I'll use that result. 600 meters over 130.9 seconds. And by doing so, I get 4.58 meters per second. Okay? Questions?
None po.
Okay. Okay. There's a question here. Sir, kailangan po ba 1 decimal place lang? Ginagawa po kasi kung ilang decimal sa calculator. Now here, okay. Here's the thing. Again, in significant figures, if your answer is an intermediate result, do not round it. Do not round off it. Do not round off it. Round off your answer if that's the final answer in a particular item. Okay? If you will be using the same item in other items, that's considered an intermediate result, and hence you need, wag kayong mag-round off. Okay? Questions? Medyo hindi lang ako masyadong, medyo sloppy ang aking sig figs dito sa letter B. It should be 30.0 meters I hat. Okay? Questions? Okay, then finally, letter G. Letter G, the average velocity is what? So, lagyan natin ng vector yan para lang maging consistent. We already have our displacement here, which is 30 meters east, 30.0 meters east, or sige, I hat na lang to, all over. And then our total time is 130.9 seconds. And then what we get is about 0.228 meters per second I hat. That's our answer. Or if you want the cardinal directions notation, 0.228 meters per second in the east direction. Nakuha to? Nakuha to mga question, mga items ito? Nakuha? Yan. So
Yes,
these
po.
are the answers to this quiz. Okay? Question. May tanong ba rito? Wala? May tanong? Wala?
Wala po,
Okay.
sir.
Wala. Okay.